What's up, LA Live gang? What's going on, Laker Nation? This is your boy AC, and I'm back with another live stream edition of LA Sports Live. As you guys come to the video, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and you just found it, brother, go ahead and subscribe. And while you at it, make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every day when we drop new videos here on YouTube. Now, you guys see the thumbnail. You see the title. Let's get straight to it. The Lakers, hey man, they fresh off a nice victory over the Orlando Magic. A game I thought, quite frankly, I thought they were probably going to get blown out, even though they Orlando Magic are not, they're not really a good team, but they had been on a roll. And given the severe mismatch problems the Lakers have with the Magic are incredibly big. I thought the Lakers were going to have a tough time, but to their credit, they handled the Orlando Magic, top to bottom, front to back. Um, we knew it was going to be a tough game on the second half of a back to back. They had to go into Miami and play the Heat, and the Lakers didn't have enough, and they took it on the chin and got beat by the Heat. Now, um, after I'm sure everybody's heard it by now. But after the game, LeBron has some pretty choice words. He has some pretty choice words in his post game comments, basically intimating that he's not the type of player that's not is just going to sit around and play games and win when they can and not be competitive and all that good stuff. So basically, LeBron is really expressing his displeasure on uh, the pretty much the silence, the crickets coming from Lakers management, Lakers front office, as far as deals being made to further help this team, man, to go ahead and make a push and make a run to the playoffs. LeBron believes he has a lot of left in the tank. He's a winner. He just doesn't want to sit around just to be here. And to be quite honest with you guys know, man. You guys, I'm a number one Lakers fan. I'm always going to support the Lakers. But for whatever reason, and I like LeBron. I mean, I'm straight up. I do like LeBron. I do like him. You know, I, I think he gets a lot of undeserved hate, and as a man, I'm not gonna like every single move that he makes or whatever. I mean, because you're a weirdo if you're a man and you like every single thing that another man does. But I like LeBron. I do. But in this case, I do kind of believe that you could have two sides to an issue, and I ain't got my glasses, so I can't read the comments, guy. But so salute to everybody in the chat. What's up? But I just wanted to get my feelings on this situation, man. Basically, LeBron, he's intimating that he's not just gonna sit around. Um, but like I was gonna say, man, both sides in this situation, both sides I believe can be right. Both sides can be right to a certain degree. To LeBron's defense, he's still playing at a high level, and he wants the team to do whatever they can do to support him and give him help, if you will, to give him more help, make some changes. Um, and I can, it's a little bit. Here's the difference, and I don't bang on players or whatever. Man, it is what it is. For the most part, I just try to speak the truth. But towards the end of Kobe's career, and you guys know my feelings on Kobe. But toward the end of his career, I was kind of upset that the Lakers didn't do more to get him help, and I was upset that Genie gave him that last max deal and didn't bring in anybody to help him. They just didn't. But there was no reason to do it. Kobe was not Kobe anymore, and he wasn't playing at a high level. He wasn't playing at as good of a level as LeBron is playing. So in that respect, I'll defend LeBron. LeBron's still playing at a fairly high level. He's still in my eyes, he's a top 10, top 12 player. No disrespect, but it is what it is. He's still a top 10, top 12 player. You can build around that. Um, but on on the Lakers defense, you know, I kind of believe since LeBron's been here, I won't say they've done everything that LeBron wanted, but they've done quite a bit. They done. Let me man, hold on. I gotta see what y'all saying in the chat. Hold on, man. All right, I can read now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the YouTubers in chat. Look, let me get just straight to it. For the most part, outside of them not hiring Ty Lue, I'm trying to think of what else they didn't do. Last year they didn't make a trade at the trade deadline. Um, in retrospect, you could probably say that was a good deal because what were they going to do? Trade Russ for you know, old boy from Houston. That's a dud. Look how he's working out with the Clippers. Anyway, so for the most part, outside those two things, there's only two things I can think of right now. They pretty much done everything he wanted, man. They've they for the most part done everything he wanted. We've had numerous guys. I mean, that goes both ways. Um, they've they've signed numerous clutch clients. Some who weren't even in the game anymore, and they brought them back, i.e., J.R. Smith, Deion Waiters in the bubble, and not to mention Clutch Sports, for the most part, gifted Montrezl Harrell to the Lakers a couple seasons ago. So it's going back and forth. But I think the Lakers have been pretty loyal. I think they've been pretty loyal, man, with LeBron James. But it comes a time, I just think it comes to a point in time in certain relationships. Um, you give, I give. You give, I give. You sacrifice, I sacrifice. But I think the Lakers kind of they just kind of drew the line after, hold on, after that Russ trade, and we see how things just really did not work out at all. And it really kind of left the Lakers in a bad situation, man, because they lost all their leverage. They lost all their tradable contracts. They traded some picks also for us. So and the team, I mean, the season just went to hell. It was trash. The Lakers were a laughing stock. Couldn't even make the playoffs. Couldn't even make the play in. I think that really left a bad, bitter pill, uh, nasty taste in the mouth of the Lakers. And I think the Lakers are just kind of like, hey man, that's enough. It's enough. And um, we saw how things played in this prior off season. Start with the Kyrie thing and the trade, no trade, and then we hear that Russ still almost got traded the day before media day, but it didn't happen. Um, I think the Lakers are just kind of drawn the line, and then we get to this season, we have a rookie head coach. We made a few minor moves about the best they could possibly hope to do because of you got three max guys under contract. You're just very limited in what you can do. Um, the Lakers put together another unbalanced roster, and you could bang on Palinka for that. Him bringing all these guards in and not having enough size and whatnot. But to be honest with you, bro, for the amount of money that the Lakers have, they basically had all minimum deals. They had that mini mid level. That's only going to attract so much talent. They gave it to Lonnie Walker, a clutch client. I mean, the Lakers just kind of ran out of options. And so now, basically, after last night's game, I mean, we saw it. We saw, yeah, was it last night? Whatever game. I posted that picture, and you guys saw LeBron was just totally disgusted and all that other kind of stuff. And so now LeBron pretty much intimated that he's going to want out if things don't change. Well, first of all, number one, we all know, you guys know he can't be traded this season. Number one, can't be traded this season. So if anything happens with LeBron, won't be until this off season. Won't be to this off season. And so if anything, LeBron is kind of, I don't know. I don't know what him saying what he said last night changes things, but he's kind of revealed what he's thinking. So to me, that just furthers the Lakers thinking that they don't need to do nothing. Look, they're thinking, look, he's kind of halfway checked out now. What's the point of us doing anything or even contemplating to doing anything? But anyway, for LeBron, he kind of revealed his hand saying that, hey man, I don't want to stick around for this. LeBron's got to know that if a trade was discussed, um, the options are limited. He may not get his pick of where he wants to go exactly. And here's another big thing, man. Okay, so we've established that we know he can't be traded this season. We know he can't be traded to the off season till this season's over, and we know it's going to be a limited amount of teams that um will take. Well, I'll take that back because he only has basically 1 year left on his deal. So some team might take a chance and trade for him. But anyway, um, so if indeed this season kind of continues in the way it's going, and the Lakers miss the playoffs, which is possible, um, what LeBron said last night, I'm kind of puzzled by it, and the reason why I'm puzzled by it is, does he not think? This is a question I have. Does he not think that the Lakers won't trade him? Does he not think that? Does he think that because he's threatening or intimating that he wants to leave, or he's thinking about leaving, that's going to scare the Lakers or something? Um, LOE, he just basically said that he's not one for sitting around and just playing games out and not being competitive. He said he's a winner. He wants to continue to win. He wants to play for a contender, and he's just said, I'm not one for just sitting around and standing pat. I want to be competitive and I still want to win. So if you check a lot of the media surrounding this, basically people are flipping that into him, basically saying, translating that to saying that he's going to want to get out of here if things don't change. So anyhow, my point is, um, to me, this is just my opinion, and you guys can go ahead and chime in the chat. Um, if LeBron comes out and asks for a trade, they're going to trade his ass quick, fast. I don't think the Lakers would hesitate to trade him this offseason. If he asks, I don't think it would be that big of a deal, man. Honestly. I mean, a lot of people run around talking about, oh, this is LeBron James. This is the GOAT. You can't trade him. Da, 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 all this other BS. Come on now, bro. You guys got a short memory. You guys just saw my last. You guys just saw my. Let me see what y'all done. You see, LOE, you're right, bro. LeBron effed himself. If LeBron hadn't signed that extension, oh, it'd be a totally different conversation right now. Because, if indeed the Lakers want him to stick around, they would be forced to make moves. But as soon as he signs that extension, LeBron, to me, he lost all leverage. This is just the way I see it. But anyway, let me further my point so I can get up out of here. I just think, man, that this season plays out the way it plays out. They win, they lose, they lose. More likely, they won't make the playoffs. And LeBron will probably mumble and grumble a little bit. And if he has the balls, and I don't even know. And I'm not. There's no disrespect to LeBron, but LeBron's not a dummy. He's very calculated on how he does things, and he's very aware of the optics. So I don't think he'll have the balls to ask for a trade because that'll make him kind of look bad, like he's giving up on the situation, and it makes the Lakers look good. Because if he asks for a trade, the team should just oblige the superstar, right? If he actually trade, they trade him, and we already have an example of that, right? A guy that played here much longer than LeBron has played here, and quite honestly, a player who played here and had a lot more success than LeBron had as a Laker, and the Lakers trade him within 24 hours of him requesting a trade. Now, the decision was probably already made before the request was made by Shaq. If you guys remember, after the 2003 2004 season, when the Lakers were summarily dismissed by Detroit Pistons in the NBA Finals. I think the decision was made beforehand, but the Lakers were embarrassed in the NBA Finals, got their ass kicked. It was immediately announced after that loss that Shaq was demanding the trade. The next morning, he was traded to the Miami Heat, and that was it. After back-to-back championships, and I do believe after making 4 finals in 5 years, Shaq was traded. So my point is, I'm not sure what LeBron thinks he has any kind of leverage, or he's backing the Lakers in the corner. But quite honestly, the Lakers have been here before, right? The Lakers have been here before in this situation with a star player. Like I said, no disrespect. I already started this stream off by saying I like LeBron. I don't have no problems with him. But no star player, no two-star players are above the brand of the LA Lakers. The Lakers have had dozens of star players in here over the years. We will have more in the future years. And you know, when things, when the relationship runs dry or things run its course, um, more than likely it's the best thing for people to go their separate ways. So that's just my 2 cents, man. I mean, I don't know what LeBron's thinking, him hinting or intimating that he's checking out. He said some other stuff. Um, he believes he's covered physically as far as his body and his mind. His body's concerned that he can play several more years, but he just said he started. He was saying that mentally I got to be checked in. So he's basically intimating that if things don't turn around, that he's gonna check out. It's on him. That's up to him. You know, it's just an interesting situation, man. Sometimes when things don't go as planned, people want to blame this side or that side, and I don't know how this is going to end out. Might not end up this way. What I'm talking about, it might end up with the Lakers making a big blockbuster trade and then win another championship. That ain't very likely, but it could end that way. But at this point, I just don't think the Lakers are going to risk or mortgage much more of their future, um, to pour into this team, for win now mode, when they know the fact of the matter is LeBron was going to be 38 in a couple of days, and or he just turned. Yeah, I don't think his birthday is just yet, but he'll be 38, and his running mate. Even though I love AD, but his running mate is injury prone, and I just don't think the Lakers. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. Say what you say about Genie. Say what you're gonna say about all these other people in that front office. This ain't their first fucking rodeo. And I think they've just kind of come to the conclusion that it'd be pretty much throwing good money after bad, trading these picks, for marginal players like Buddy Hill, Miles Turner, and in any one of those guys from San Antonio or Utah, or this dumb stuff I heard about Orlando Magic, Terrence Ross and Mo. Give me a break. Give me a break. That's just stupid. Anyway, so that to me, that's just the bottom line, man. Both sides are firmly dug in. LeBron's kind of stuck. In my opinion, LeBron is kind of stuck. And he signed that extension. He just kind of screwed himself. And the Lakers are just, look here, man. I was dumb enough to go out to that protest earlier this season and thought there was going to be a bunch of people out there, man. But while I was out there, I did talk to some people. I didn't put the stuff on camera and all that kind of stuff. But one thing I saw about the Lakers and Laker fans is the Lakers are a worldwide franchise. They get fans coming from all over the place, all over this country, all over the globe. People traveling to LA, to visit tourists. One of the things they like to do is do what? Go to Laker games. Um, the Lakers are going to be straight for a couple years, whether they win or lose. People are going to watch the Lakers. People are going to come to crypto, sell the joint out, whether they win or lose. They have a little bit of cachet before people really start tripping hard. And another thing I noticed is, like I said, there's people coming from all over the place, all across the country. I heard all different kind of languages being spoken, and they just here to see the Lakers. Period. So the Lakers have, like I said, they have credit, they have cachet, and they can afford to lose. They have more time on their hands than LeBron James does. His window is much more smaller and is closing a lot faster than the Lakers. So uh I don't know, man. This the time for this relationship may have come to an end. You know, the Lakers may try to pull off a little trade here before the season's over with to save face. I doubt it. They may just wait to see what, we're not even gonna mention AD. We're not even gonna mention AD because AD is AD, and the Lakers knew what they were getting themselves in when they signed him because he was injury prone before he got here. So I don't even want to say nothing about. I didn't even need to be talking about that. So, honestly speaking, man, I don't expect LeBron to play for the Lakers past this season. If the Lakers are smart, to be honest with you, if the Lakers are smart, they'll stand pat. They'll stand 10 toes down, and you know, let LeBron go ahead and call his shot when the season's over with. Now, will he do it? I don't know. Will he formally ask for a trade? He should, but will he? I don't know. I don't know. But I do know this: if he doesn't, he's at the Lakers' mercy, and they could either decide to make moves and trade future assets, or they could just say, "Hey, we've done enough, and we just gonna ride it out." Anyway, guys, that's just my 2 cents on the situation, man. There's no hate on LeBron, no hate on the Lakers, no hate on LeBron fans. I'm just calling it like it is, and calling it like I see it, man. You guys leave your comments in the comments below. Um, if LeBron hears this, LeBron, make sure you go check out the videos, man. Go check out the videos on YouTube, or go watch that Shaq documentary on HBO. Gives you kind of a behind the scenes on what was going on with Shaq and the Lakers and him getting traded. And the bottom line should be no hard feelings, man, because at the end of the day, it's just business. Anyway, guys, this is your boy AC LA Sports Live. Um, Thanks to everybody coming through in the chat. We'll be back on probably later on this weekend after the next Lakers game, and we'll see what they decide to do. I'm out of here. Later. You fucked up on that. I don't think